let us continue. Day 20. Okay, all right, all right. Let's continue and see what we can make happen. Now is the time for probably continuing. We get to enjoy that wonderful cursed aesthetic for blueprints. The fountain is full. That is news of some kind. Unclear if it is good news. I have 4 gems in my inventory somehow. Wow. Gemstone Cavern plus presumably we went into like the sauna or something? What's the one that gives you extra gems on it? Morning Room. Oh, we definitely went to Morning Room. With 13 steps, it's not really feasible to run out to the outer room and see what kind of outer room we get and then come back. It's not great. It's not great. But we have the Gemstone Cavern, so that's great. That is great. Actually great. The path has been opened. The orchard is gone forever. So I guess in terms of small gains for the near future, I have a couple of things that I definitely want to get done. Like, in any given run, we can accomplish some things. Allowance would be a great thing to accomplish. Getting more stars is almost certainly worthwhile. Let's take a look at the notes. So the overall goal, of course, is entering room 46, which requires these things. That said, there are many other things that we can do here. Oh, apparently I haven't gotten the upgrade disc out of the Great Hall yet. Interesting. Should probably work on that. And also ever having enough money to buy something from the commissary. That seems like a good idea, too. There's an upgrade disc in the Mechanarium. The Mechanarium has so many things. Holy. What a room. So yeah, this is the sort of, like, general checklist for... I have started a completely fresh run of Cursed Mode or Dare Mode. And these are things that I can get done while working my way up. What's up, Ender? I am not liking the sky. The sky's looking pretty cursed. This stuff looks like it is still notes from my original run. Like my regular mode run. So maybe I'll just leave that. And we'll do our best to see whether or not we can get literally anything happening today. My package has been delivered? Oh, tell me about my package. That's a weird... Oh my god, it's huge? It's a weird statement to say. We did freight cargo thing. Oh my god, this is so much stuff. Shovel. Standard metal detector. Sledgehammer. Running shoes. Do running shoes even work? Oh, okay, yeah. Notes are still up. That is true. That's a good point. Thank you. 2 keys, 2 gems. Unbelievable. Wow. The facility has recently been upgraded to accommodate for the delivery of even larger commercial freights and crates. Yep. Yep, it sure has. Damn. Well, that upgrade is certainly not a waste. Okay, what can I make happen now? Now what can I make happen? So I think my first priority on any given run, and I should have thought of this before drafting the mailroom, by the way, is getting to the corners to see if I can make Conservatory happen. Conservatory seems like my highest priority in order to really start making other stuff happen. Because we're going to need regular access to the workshop. I say need. Need is a little strong. Yo, and a battery? We're almost there. We're almost at Powered Hammer. Dang. Okay. That's great. That is great and fantastic. Ah. All right. Well, let's see if we can get to the conservatory. Den gives us a shot at getting to the conservatory. Oh. Hammer down. Some goodies. And there is still something randomly lying around on the floor here. And that's not it. Shout outs to Metal Detector. None of these are conservatory, but thankfully I have dice. None of these are conservatory, but thankfully I have dice. These remain not conservatory, but maybe it's time for commissary. Maybe it's time to ever actually buy something. This is going to cost me, because it's curse mode. So rest in peace, some amount of money. I can't tell what's on sale yet. We can do a little bit more searching and see if maybe there's some other goodies out here. Courtyard. Courtyard might have another chest in it. And given that I already have a shovel, Courtyard is probably some gains. All right, yeah, let's give it a shot. Take my gems, I guess. I have to decide whether or not I'm going into the commissary with 8 coins, or if I want to try and... I think I want to try and run around a little bit more. See if we can get a little bit more value before going in there. Ooh, a brick. Oh. Well, that's fantastic news. Ooh, a shoe. You love me some shoes. Let's pop open some more doors here. Security feels like it's going to be important. There go some keys, I guess. Oh, curse mode, you joker. Because of step count, I kind of want to run back for the commissary now. Ah, the upgrade disc is here, and I can afford it? And we have security? Yo, what a great day. What a fantastic day. I didn't know it only cost 8. Oh. It's day 20 and or 21. Wow, this is an extremely lucky confluence of events. Because this normally costs 15. So I'll take an 8 cost upgrade disc. That's great. That's great. The stars aligned? No joke. Okay, that is an asterisk over here. Get asterisked. And what's over here? Garbage, mostly. We are looking for pump room, I think. That's the other sale. I think we are looking for pump room. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the state of the pump room is right now. 65432, still good. Oh, heck yeah, go running shoes. Nice. We 100% do not have the swimming trunks. So draining the pool doesn't do anything yet. Oh, breakfast Nakira is glorious. I would take greenhouse, except it doesn't have the door open in the way I want it to be open. If I put up the greenhouse here, the door from security is going to still read as closed, right? That's what I would expect it to do. I think the correct move here is Breakfast Nook, as much as a greenhouse is enticing. All right, let's fire up that upgrade disc. I love that rooms that aren't upgradable flash past on that upgrade, like, preview. Bunk room. This is the worst of the upgrades, isn't it? This is the booby prize here. Double your keys, your gems, or your money. I don't want to double any of my things because I never have anything. Double 0 is still 0. Thank you, Ender. That is exactly what I needed today. Of these options, maybe gems is the most realistic to still have some and have the correct number of rooms. Don't forget that the bunk room counts as 2 rooms for things that care about that. Like curses. Yeah, I'm aware. Drafting the bunk room costs me 2 steps, which is very funny. Which means I actively want to avoid it in any situation where I am not being paid off by the nursery or whatever this upgrade is. Yeah, none of these rooms are easy to have 2 of. Hallways is maybe the easiest to have 2 of, but also I actively avoid drafting hallways because they cost me keys to draft. Shops is by far the hardest to have 2 of, but also by far the most likely for me to have something to double. Which kind of makes me want to pick green rooms as a terrible middle ground. All of these options are terrible. Like, none of them do anything. I'm gonna pick the green one. A compromise that benefits nobody. Correct. Correct. Alright, let's maximize some security here. We can change the offline mode even though it won't affect anything. We can view the estate inventory. Oh, there's a microchip that I didn't pick up. Really? I didn't pick it up? I stared at it. It's kind of fascinating. Did I really not? It's in my inventory. Hello? Does it count the microchip outside? It must be counting the one outside, yeah. Wild. Oh, okay. Alright, let's open this door. What does this door have to say for itself? There's the pump room, so I guess we could check it out. It is a dead end here, which is a little annoying, but not like the most annoying. Just kind of annoying. And it's distinctly possible that I have yet to set foot in the pump room on this particular run. So what do I do with an empty pump room? I guess we fill up kitchen and greenhouse and set reservoir to -1. I think we set reservoir to -1. Write down the state of the water? Ooh, that's true. The endpoint of cursed mode is reaching room 46. When I reach room 46, I have beaten curse mode. The aquarium being full is fine. I want the kitchen and the greenhouse to be full. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have room for 12 water. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can exactly empty the fountain if that is what I want to do. Which is not a terrible idea. Because then I can potentially... Like, I'm not going to be able to power this up right now, unfortunately. That would be exceedingly nice. But I could potentially, like, coat room a basement key at some point in my life. And then have access to the basement via the fountain. I think I have gotten down there with the tomb before. So maybe I set Reservoir to -1. So that... I don't know if I can set Fountain to 0 and Reservoir to -1. I think that's actually not possible. I think there's not enough room. Alright, well, let's fully drain the fountain and then see what the state of things are. Kitchen is 4. Greenhouse is 5. Pool is 6, which pulls from left side. And Reservoir and Fountain can pull from either. Excuse me? Oh, this is empty. Yes, okay, that's fine. Because the fountain is 12, right? I didn't miscount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So there is exactly enough room to empty the fountain, but then the reservoir is too full for the boat. Which is very sad. So I think I need reservoir -1. And then get in through the tomb before emptying the fountain is actually useful to me. Because we need to open up the shortcut from the central gear area before any of that is useful. You'd screenshot everything like what was on sale in the kitchen or commissary. Oh, I believe that. Yeah. That seems useful. I don't think I am going to do that level of trying to figure out what's going on here. Like, I am okay with being a little bit more of a filthy casual here. Alright, so we have a fully empty fountain. And I do kind of think that this isn't useful until I've taken the boat across the reservoir and opened up the path from the inside of the gear area. But I will admit to not being positive about that. Better to be a filthy casual than casually filthy, like the state of my sink earlier today. Well, at the very least, we'll do this for now until I have a reason to do otherwise. Because I don't remember whether or not I've done anything. I'm for sure have not done anything with the reservoir yet. Because this is, I think, my first time getting the pump room in, 20 days. There's no way I would have just left it with an empty kitchen and greenhouse. If I want to get reservoir to -1, I can do that. But that requires leaving some water in the fountain. It's interesting that there's this kind of cutoff here for the fountain. I don't know what that's about. I guess at this point you can get into the fountain for the purposes of taking money, but then it has to be all the way drained in order to actually get through the basement key. Is my guess. I don't know for sure. Fountain remains useless if there's any water in it. But yeah, I'm fairly confident that let's see, what's the best way to do this then? Kitchen 4 connects to the right side. So let's take 4 here. I can't move it while the thing is moving. Think it's a red herring to fool you about the correct height for boating to safe house. That's quite possible. Let's set everything back to neutral so I don't accidentally do anything weird. Alright, now kitchen gets emptied. 4 is in fact this one. Back to neutral. And reservoir +1. Neutral. And I might as well put the water back in the kitchen. All herrings are red in curse mode. Honestly, I don't even know what I would do with a herring that wasn't red. Do we leave it like this? I guess we'll empty out the fountain as much as possible. Leave like the 1 in the fountain. Unclear if that's helpful one way or the other, but this will be the state of current affairs. Alright, so, let's mark. The CCSA, if you will. Wow, that's... I'm going to kill myself. How do I spell this word? There is an R there, right? Yeah. Okay. Great. Perfect. So now, I have some incentive to go hunting for a tomb. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, check. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go in here first and see what the room is, though. Yeah, bedroom's great, since that doesn't cost me anything to get into. And maybe has some form of goodie. You sick. Runs over? I love curse mode. Curse mode is my favorite mode. How many red things do I have? Have I opened up the one in the office yet? Man, I was really hoping for coat check here, honestly. Well, I was hoping to continue the run, but coat check would have been a happy second place. I have no idea if I've opened up the letter in the office. Ah, looks like I have opened up the letter in the office. Bully for me. There's something on the floor. Found it. Okay, so no real value in here either. But we have changed the reservoir, so that is progress. Alright, let's go tomb hunting for several days. Man, I have so many things, and I can't do anything with any of them. Picking up the microchip, not because it will serve any purpose, but simply to send a message. Alas, none of these are the thing, and the shrine is busted. Can I trade stuff into the trading post? There is another disc available. I don't think any of the things I have will trade for a disc, though. Vault key 304 for my running shoes. Welp. And we can double check to make sure that my understanding of the fountain is correct as long as we're here. There is some free money. For some value of free. And there is too much water. Yep, as expected. That's fine, I didn't have a basement key anyway. Is there anything else worth burning steps on right now? I have an elevator. You wade into that. Yeah, look, Simon takes standing water very seriously, all right? That is a disease risk. There could be mosquitoes. There could be, I don't know, ticks. I have no idea what there could be. Simon would know. He's a Boy Scout. Also, he didn't bring his wading shoes. Like, what do you expect from the guy? Insufficiently prepared. No study. Can't activate chest powers. Wow, if there was ever a mode of the game built for Rook, this is that mode, 100%. I guess I call it then. Does calling it in the bedroom serve any purpose? Never did figure this out. Whether any of the bedrooms have, like, real value. I think mostly the bedrooms were a waste of time. But there were a bunch that didn't seem to have any effect. And I never really looked up to see what effect they could have had. And also, I have no idea where the goddamn bedrooms are in this document. Here, nope. 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 Bedroom effects, there we go. Underneath the dates. It's a whole bunch of nothing obvious, nothing noticeable. Alright. Do better next day. At least I got an upgrade disc. One more upgrade acquired. There are bedrooms that do stuff. I mean, we know that you get extra steps out of the master bedroom. And everything else feels like a penalty. Alright, well, the only thing that matters here is the tomb. I think I want to just burn runs until I find the tomb and can open up that one thing. Yeah, I think that's correct. I mean, I guess I can look into some of these rooms. Maybe I'll find another mail room to fire off. A die? Heck yeah. Wow, what a gift. You don't remember them all offhand, but some of them are subtle changes. You know what? I'm at the point where I don't mind looking at least some stuff up. If anybody wants to look up the list of bedrooms and let me know what the things that are subtle that you wouldn't just notice offhand are, I would happily take that information into account. Is this gonna have anything relevant? It's really not, is it? It's all just stuff that's gonna disappear the moment I draft another hallway or whatever. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, this is worth grabbing and turning on. Order placed, heck yeah. I didn't look to see if there was anything else there. Do you like drafting an observatory? Does that immediately give me the star? Was I at 10 before? I think it does immediately give me the star. Alright, let's go see if we have a tomb. Bedroom is plus 2 steps? Really? No way. Yeah, entry effect, sure. I feel like I would have noticed if I had gotten extra steps or an extra gem when I tried them. Because, like, I tried the boudoir and I tried the bedroom. I know that it has the flower on Simon's grave. Not Simon. Simon? He is Simon, yeah, okay. Her ladyship's chamber, yep, I remember that one. None of these are a tomb. None of these are a tomb. Alright, let's turn in a microchip. I've got a microchip for you. Sure, give me a sledgehammer, sounds great. I could have had 2 microchips, but alas. There's a gem for the boudoir? I didn't think that was true either, although I could be wrong about that. Servant's Quarter is reduced steps plus 1 dice and says copies the effect of all other bedrooms in the house. Really? So, like, if I have a master bedroom, and I sleep in the servant's quarters, in addition to the minus 50% steps, I will also get plus 10 steps? All of this doesn't seem great. I gotta admit. No, none of this seems worthwhile other than the master's chamber. Alright, run's not over yet. Bacon and eggs, thank you. There's that morning room. Let's take the den so I could continue the run instead. Commissary is useless. I will draft the utility closet. Not that I will do anything with it. Pantry is step neutral? I think this is worth doing. Not that I'm going to draft a dark room, but... No trunk. Ah, morning room with a door. Salt shaker, okay. You know what? If I'm just giving this run up for Lost, I kind of want to see the vault and see if I can figure out the 53 thing. That feels more valuable than trying to continue this day. Which one is number 53? 53. Like, I can get to it. Does it need a key? I don't have key. Hello? Oh, that was just me hitting the cord on my thing. I heard like a rumbling sound. It was just me like rubbing up against the cord on my headphones. Well, I don't have the key for number 53, which is sad. Am I supposed to have a key for it? Does a key exist? Maybe 8 means something. It is a sacred number, after all. I have in the past? Really? I don't remember ever getting Vault Key 53. There's so many Vault Keys in the game, though. I could be wrong. I guess that's a reason to mess around with the trading post. How strong of a hint do I want on this? Not very. I don't think I am interested in hints on that yet, because it is very much irrelevant to my curse mode run. This is a rook. The reading nook is also a rook. And I have not decided whether or not I want to continue pursuing this on my own, or on my own time, or in the other file, or whatever. Coupon book? Fantastic. What a find. Alright. We're going to run to the bedroom and call it a day, and then it's going to do absolutely nothing for us. Wait, do I even have the steps to get back to the bedroom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, barely. Snug little cottage. All right, give me a tomb. Wonder if I upgraded the boudoir. That would have been smart, had I had the opportunity to do so. Let's grab a microchip and open up some doors. It's got dice. Hell yeah. That's what I'm here for. And I guess a trading post is also a fine pick. I can use up these 2 microchips and get something else done. Tomb. Try again. Tomb. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Sledgehammer, absolutely. Car keys, sure. Coin purse, even better. Better? Maybe it'll get me something good. Coupon book. Sure? No, it's just back and forth. Okay. And then this trades for also coin purse. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I'll keep coupon book over coin purse. And this doesn't have anything, right? Like, it has something the once and then never again. I guess there's dig spots. If I cared about dig spots. Can't say I care about dig spots. What else do I think I can get done with my current step count? Because I imagine the answer is not a whole lot. I would like to try and make it to the conservatory, but 1, 2, 3. If I don't go anywhere from the den, it's safe. No trunk. Conservatory? Not helpful. None of this is helpful. What have you got? Nasty. Aw, stone nothing? The worst? Still just enough steps to make it back to the reading nook, though. I could open the bedroom door. But if it had been another bedroom, then I'd have been screw-ed. So, I feel pretty good about this choice. I feel pretty bad about these choices. Is it worth the 2 steps to grab an extra? Probably. The extra key seems like it might be helpful, assuming we live that long. Which is unlikely, to be honest. I'm never coming back into this room. Give me my allowance. I've not decided if I'm ever going into the pantry either. Wow. I guess I spend the 2 gems instead of spending the step. Ah, delightful. Okay. Again, assuming we live that long. Can I tell what fruit it is? I guess any fruit is still worth it. And I have money. Yo, banana? Banana. Garbage? All garbage? Food. Buy food. And then I'll have steps. Banana. 8 for 15 or 8 for 12? Well, I guess when you put it that way. Oh. And also coupon book. No red rooms in my house, and that's unlikely to change unless I am forced to do something terrible. My keys! Love curse mode. Game is very silly sometimes. If I draft bedrooms, most of the remaining bedrooms are dead ends. I feel like I cannot take the nursery here. I can take the drawing room here. Dining room, you say? I think I want the walk-in closet. I think I want the immediate benefits. Number 4. Hello? Oh! Jump scared by sleep masks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I net 7 for doing it. So I net 1 for doing it. Am I walking back that way ever? No. Plus 1 step isn't worth it. 4. I've opened 4 letters. Still want to get to the conservatory, I think. What have we got this way? Morning room's good. More gems tomorrow. Might give me, like, salt or something. Patio puts gems in exactly the courtyard, as if I am ever going back for that. Redraw gets me, I don't know, some different green room. Guess I'll just go plus gems on morning room. The tomorrow effect is probably more beneficial than anything that's going to happen this run. 2 dice. Strong, actually. Hey, what's up, Lunar Waffles? How's it going? Hey, Kellerman. Boiler room. Really? The casual sit up and take notice. Sure. We don't have a pump room. We've not placed the pool, so there's no way to do that. But if I get the lab off of this, that's good. So let's power some things. I think I've already got this set up appropriately. I do. Got 2 doors? Oh, that's the one that opens. That one is just locked for good. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Come on, laboratory. Nope, try again. Nope, try again. Nothing? Kitchen and pantry have already been drafted. So Cloister of Joya can maybe grant 5 steps to the main course if I draft a furnace. It does say permanent. You'll just study, though. If I take the study, can I do queen things? Can I do chess things? No, I don't have the king. Need the office of the master bedroom, and I haven't... And I just rolled past one of them. Alright, we'll take in the Cloister of Joya, I guess. Does it help me to get in here? I don't think it does. Yeah, okay. If I am offered the furnace, I will take it. I cannot take the office. So I guess we take the parlor and get some gems back? Alright, what is the game today? The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are false. The white box is true. If this is true, then this is true, and this is false. So this can't be true. This has to be false, and the white box has to be false. So this has to be the true box, which means the other 2 boxes are empty, which means this box has the gems. Thanks. I have no money. Corridor, take my key. Corridor, take my key. I'm gonna burn some steps and see if I can find a furnace off of here. Just for funsies. Rumpus room. Here's the laboratory. Yes, son of a... You tried so hard, boiler room, but you didn't make it. I don't feel like attempting to rumpus. Laboratory does me probably no good. Planetarium is a place to call it a day. That is a benefit of some kind. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a telescope. Where is Lost and Found? I know Lost and Found is a separate blueprint, but I don't remember where Lost and Found is found. Spare room, but I really don't feel like running in that direction right now, so we'll just go to the corridor. Do anything in there? There isn't anything in there at the moment. Oh, I should have ran down spare room to see if I can get to the conservatory. I keep forgetting about conservatory. I keep forgetting that that is what I am trying to do. Okay, I guess I'll get some steps here and try for that. No, laboratory can still go further. Whatever further means here. I really should just be calling this immediately to try and get more shots at the tomb and filling the tomb up. Especially now that I have already consumed the boiler room. Maybe the laboratory offers something fascinating for the experiment. Okay, bedrooms set my steps to 40. Great. That's very cool. I guess I need more bedrooms than I have before that happens. Ooh. Not what I'm looking for. Back down to spare room, I think. Yeah, there's never anything in this room. Man, I would have wanted guest bedroom up here. Delicious. Yes, bedroom? Garage is funny. Oh, I don't have the things. Man, it could have been the garage. Utility closet. I guess it's right next to security. That is pretty worthwhile. With my 9 remaining steps. I guess I should also be... Yo? Oranges? Dang. Oh, the game giveth, the game taketh away. 2, 4... 6, 5, 15, 3... 23... 20... 60? 10. Another one of those situations where I should have tried to draft this before picking up the keys. The foundation! Oh, it's not the orientation I would have wanted for the foundation. But I might be, yeah, I might have enough steps to get to it tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's get the foundation. Let's get that set up. And then I have basement access, so we have a plan. Sorry, Planetarium. Looks like you are going to go uncalled it a day in. Oh, this, I have to make sure that whatever this is, it has a door open in that direction. Whew, good thing I have the keys. I can't take the pool. The library's pointing the wrong direction, so we'll have to take the chapel. That is productive, though. That's pretty good. What else is left today? Not much. Oh. 0. And I can't get back to the planetarium, alas. So we'll just call it a day here in the chapel. Pray to Joya that we'll get a little bit more food tomorrow. We're still tomb hunting, though. That might get to the conservatory. Den seems fine. So weird, that spot for the foundation. This has lockpicks in it, does it? Sure. Ding dong. Pick up the microchip. The microchip. Terrible news. Terrible news, everybody. None of this is useful in even the slightest. I remember that the shrine was deactivated. I had forgotten about the cave-in. Show me conservatory. Damn it. That's cute. What am I going to do with it, though? Sure. Get this out of the way while I don't have any keys. Hey, look at keys. Package is currently in transit. Thank you, mailroom. Might want that. I suppose with the food waiting for me in the morning room, I'm a little less worried about spending the steps here. Run isn't over, but this ain't great. This was probably not worth the 2 steps, honestly. Is this worth the key? It's probably worth it because I don't think I'm going to backtrack. What? I would need a shovel. And I don't even have a trading post. That's a hell of a trunk, though. Compass and treasure map? That's kind of cool. Secret passage. This is not the right place for a secret passage. I guess take my remaining key. Unless I'm grabbing the commissary. This is day 22, isn't it? No sale. Come on, boiler room. Garbage. Really? This is one of those rooms, isn't it? You take a drawing room. No, come on. Lockpick should ever do something. That would be nice. Freezer, that's cute. I am happy with morning room, I think. Nothing? Interesting. Does that mean there's something somewhere else in this room? Or do I just not get an item this time? Oh, a shovel! That's odd. I don't think I've seen a shovel in a morning room before. But I shan't turn it down. Like an observatory here. 12. I don't remember what 12 is, but I don't think it's worth the steps. Hey, the lockpicks did something. That's nice. Ballroom. Yo, and I have 2 shots? Alright, boiler room it is. Okay. 1 shot now. Of course, of course. Alright, none of this is gonna get me anywhere. Like, I would take the archives if I had any more steps, but alas. And I can't get back into anything more relevant, so... Maybe I'll get a planetarium here or something. Guest bedroom. I love that it starts to go dark before I get the extra steps. That is beautiful. I still don't have keys, though. So it doesn't do a whole lot here. Still too difficult to pick. Did I try to go this way? I guess it was locked also, wasn't it? Yep. Alright. Well, now that I have the extra steps to come back into here, I suppose I will check to see what day 12 is. Ah, it's Draxus. Good thing I didn't bother. Well, calling it a day there. Not much more for it. Keep on trying. Just 1 tomb run, that's all I'm asking for. We've got to lower the water level. Then we can try and make something else happen. Dice, that was the hope. Paid off. Sure. I think the bedroom sometimes has dice in it. I think it's rare. Boudoir, this bedroom ain't. All right, let's check the tomb. Someday. Oh, I didn't pick up the microchip. Okay. Take this one with me. Hey, the thing! Great news, everybody. Yes, that was on a different run. Okay. Suppose as long as we're down here, we can take this. See if I remember the order. I do not remember the order in the slightest. That's what notes are for. Alright. Starting with Rinna. And go this way for Joya. Then go this way for Dowager. And then Vea, the Paragon of Ash. Mila's over here with her broom. Lydia, for some reason, a horse racer. Last but not least, the door's already open. What the heck? It's already... What the heck? Alright, whatever. I didn't think it stayed open from run to run. That's neat. Hello, it's the catacombs. It's outside the house, so it persists. I guess that makes sense. This has already been pulled into position. We can do some running around out here. I think there's still an upgrade disc over here that I have not had the chance to use. I don't know if I'll have the chance to use it this time either. But I can now cross the river, which is great news. Alright, let's get this business done. Do I remember how this works? Not really. I know that I need to go through there. Oh, I see. I can get to there from here, though. Right. So this setup I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Oh, excuse me. I do still want to open this door though. This door. This door? This door. There's definitely not a room there until you open it from the other side. That's fascinating. What does this get me? I don't remember what this gets me. I guess this gets me a look at the map. Oh, there's a blueprint here. Oh, the Mechanarium's not base. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Fascinating. Okay, okay. That is relevant to my interests. Find it here where the gear is. Yep. I guess I could get to there if I wanted. What's that for? That gets me to the inner sanctum without raising the gear. Is that even good? I don't think that's good. Yeah, I don't think that's what I want. Any other way of unlocking 46 for the win? I mean, unlocking 46 is one thing. This gets me... Okay. This gets me to the hidden room. Unlocking 46 is one thing. Being able to get to 46 is another. Nothing in here, I don't think. Yeah, it is right there. Okay. And I don't have this key. I'm not gonna bother looking at that right now. One of those rooms that I don't come into very often, so I don't remember much of the stuff around here. Alright, I am now set to go to the inner sanctum from the tomb or the fountain. However, I still need the basement key before I can open the fountain door. And this also lets me get to here from the foundation now, once I have the basement key. So I guess the next step is to get to 46 to get the foundation key. Or the basement key. Or to get to the antechamber. Yeah, next step is just to get to the antechamber. The next time I get to the antechamber, as long as I have the steps, I can win that game. That time. Because this is now set up correctly. And I may or may not want to do it via the fountain. But now I can empty the fountain and have that set up as well. I guess with the foundation where it is, I'm not really gonna need the fountain. But there is a world in which I have, you know, a garage here or something, and it's easier to get to the fountain or whatever. But I think by planting the foundation at all, I kind of circumvent the need for the fountain. But I don't really have anything else to do with the water, so if I ever find the pump room again, I'll empty out the fountain. But now it's much less of a priority. And I can't get in there from this side. So we're done here. And I'm not even sure that I have enough steps to make it back with the upgrade disc. I don't think I do. But, solid try. Solid try all around, I think. Yeah, keep the boat on this side. That's correct. And I can't open up this shortcut either because I don't have the thing. Coat check the disc. I don't think I'll get there either. I think I run out of steps in, like, the west. Yeah, because it's a step to go to the catacombs, and then a step to the tomb, and then a step to the west garden. So I'm just going to run out of steps the old-fashioned way. And call it a day. Okay. Clicking anywhere does the thing. A pitiful bungalow. Damn rude. At least it wasn't an abandoned project. Alright, now I can stop worrying about the tomb. I can stop wasting my steps going outside. Yo, my package has been delivered. Are you ready? Okay. Very similar mess of items. No hammer this time. But we got lockpicks instead. Wow, this would be a great day to go get the tomb. It's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. Yo? Run in there with one gem? One gem and no dice? Let's see if I can find some dice. Could have been the hallway. Wouldn't have been mad about the hallway. Dice? That's not dice. That's a key card, though. Alright, well, come on, lab. Hello? Nope. I want none of these. Not going in there yet. Come on, lab. I guess I could take the archives. Oh, but that'll cost me my gem. Oh, but I can let it go into the storeroom and get a gem. Yeah, sure. Alright, well, We'll take the worst ivory dye in the game and archives. None of these are lab, so I guess we take the corridor. That would have been a powered laundry room. Oh, but I don't have the money to take advantage of it. None of these are lab, but this is powered. This is probably red. Yep. Yep, every time. Every time. Which means I don't have a gem. Yeah, it's always the furnace, I agree. I don't have a gem, and I am on 1 step. So, I cannot get a key. And in fact, I wouldn't even be able to get into the lab if I find it at this point, because I'm on 1 step. Curse mode! But free key? I mean, alright. I'll pass out in the furnace, I guess. An old rusty nail. Oh, great. How do I still have running shoes? The running shoes procced. What a great time for running shoes to proc. Nope. Thanks, Freight Room. You didn't not quite good enough. This is a great time to take a hallway. Locksmith, fascinating. Do I take it because it's a great time for a locksmith? When I'm not holding any money? I think I'd rather have the shot at the conservatory still. Dice? Running shoes? We don't turn those down. Source of dice? Not today. Guest bedroom is fine. I don't get the steps until I walk into it, so I guess let's walk into it. Nothing. Empty. 0 items. Come on, Anne. What are you even doing? Where's your hospitality? I do want to take the mailroom because I do want to start the shipping process here. And I feel like that is more important to me than any of the other options. All right, maybe the hallway will deliver. And at this point, I don't want to have to come back into here, so I will take my allowance. Planetarium. Probably parlor. Hey! The good stuff. Alright, this needs to be common. It is. Excellent. This needs to stay common. Excellent. Do I want the passageway to stay common? I kind of don't super like seeing this. Because it's a lot of gems, and it costs me a key, etc., etc. It is a lot of doors, so it's probably still worth it. It's just a trial. Well, Not the most exciting of conservatories, I guess. Is the only value of the passageway the number of doors? It does have vents also, but yeah, pretty much. It is 2 gems for a room with 3 exits and no downsides, when most of the rooms with 3 exits are red. I say most. Some. Some of the rooms with 3 exits are red. Are all of the 3 exits rooms red or 3 gems? Because I know the cloister's 3 gems. Let's take a look. Of what we have currently seen. Of what we've currently seen, there's actually not a whole lot of rooms that have that many exits, just period. It's passageway, cloister, and weight room. Oh, and Great Hall. Great Hall has its own downsides. Archives also. Oh, I've found the Dovecote, but I've never drafted it. Wild. Likewise, I have never drafted Mechanarium or Tunnel. I would love to draft a Tunnel at some point. That would be great. And I am still missing... Ooh, what's the remaining room here? It's... Why don't I remember what the remaining room is? Is some other yellow room? It's a mystery, I guess. Well, my memory for stuff like this is garbage. I really can't remember anything unless prompted. Miserable. But yes, every room with 4 doors either has a downside or a higher gem cost than the passageway. I'm going to put this up to standard, I guess. Make some mild changes just for the sake of saying that we made some changes. Someday I'll be able to make the conservatory commonplace, and then we're really off to the races. All of this is garbage. I suppose it's spare room so that the run can continue. Let me go get some gems first, though. The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. These cannot both be true. The gems are in the blue box. This could be the only true box. This can't be true. This has to be false. So this has to be false, which means the gems are not in the blue box. So this is not the only true box. This could be true. But then these have to both be false. And then the gems are, not in the only true box. The gems are in the blue box. Okay. Yep, that works. What? Oh, if this is true and both of these are false, then that's a contradiction. I screwed it up. Screwed it up. I think it's, this is the only true statement. And then these two are both false. So the gems are not in the blue box. And the gems are not in the only true box. So the gems are in the black box. Distressing. Hey, look, car keys. All right, I'm significantly less distressed. None of these are good. Breakfast Nook is actually pretty good. Never mind. One of these is good. Magnifying glass, sick. What are we doing here? Pantry, I suppose? Pantry's fine. Everybody loves apples. Going strong, actually. A little bit of money. It's a lot of bit of money. I could take a commissary now. I could check this magnifying glass. I could... Probably have to take the courtyard here. Unless I actually just want to call it. Which, at this point, with 20 steps left, I feel like I'm in a better position this run than I'm going to be in any random future run. Because the goal is to get to the antechamber now. No item? Worst courtyard of my life. Come on. Come on, just give it to me. Just let me have it. Corridor cost me a key, so I guess it's just an empty coat check. Where am I going to find some more gems? Man, if only I hadn't screwed up the parlor game. If only I hadn't been a dummy. I do have exactly 2 green rooms, which means the bunk room can double my 0 gems. Bunk room, though. Alright. Take everything from me, I suppose. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sure. Take my last key and then have a locked door. Fine. Even better. I suppose I should take Dovecote for the first time. Or I could take a kitchen and buy some food. Oh, right. The gems that I don't have. There's stuff to read, but there's not really anything else to do in here, is there? Okay. Oh, it's locked. Fantastic. Who is the #1 threat to your digital security? You are. I mean, you're not wrong, but how does that play into whatever's going on here? Anyway, this is a mess and everything is miserable. So I guess I'm going to check the magnifying glass. I think I'm going to check the magnifying glass. Call it a day here. Honestly, I kind of feel like the best use for the coat check is to just remove something from the pool. So if there's a thing that I don't care about being able to get back, I can dunk that in the coat check and then forget the coat check exists. Because I definitely don't want to put the running shoes in the coat check, because I want to be able to get the running shoes next run from any of the various sources that I can get running shoes from. So maybe coat check is best for like the really rare items, the stuff that you can only get out of the showroom, or the stuff that you make out of the workshop that you can't just find anywhere. Me being a dummy with boxes, yeah. Happens every once in a while. Alright, I guess take the magnifying glass for now, since that is one of the least relevant items on my day-to-day. Although I suppose checking something makes the coat room more likely on the next day. So maybe checking the running shoes is worth it? Have I used the car keys for the upgrade disc? Yes. Yes, I have. Car trunk. Done and done. Alright, let's just hope that the coat check comes up again in the future. I do not have a beneficial place to call it a day, so we will just call it a day. Do you think we're going to make it to the antechamber this time? Place your bets, chat. Is this the run in which we make it to the antechamber? I feel like the odds are something like 50 to 1 against. So I wouldn't blame you for disbelieving. Dice and a shovel, hell yeah. But I, chat, I have faith. I have faith in myself and faith in the universe to give me what I need. What the crap is this? I mean, I guess. Sure. It gives me a potential shot at the conservatory. Compass. Compass is nice. I guess it better give me the conservatory here, otherwise I'm dead in the water. I don't even have any money for Alzara. I guess that's why the rumpus room gives you money. But, like, that's funny. Well, none of these things are the things I was looking for. So it's either commissary and then I have 8 money from the rumpus room to buy things. Or it's parlor and get some gems. Or I redraw. That's true. I do have dice for exactly this reason. Nope. Not any better. Alright, well. Give me the money. 13. What does 13 look like? Key and a Southern Cross. Southern Cross? Southern Cross is actually not great, is it? Because that means that archives and weight room are more likely today. And passageway and cloister? Cloister would be nice. If I had the gems to get it. Of course, none of those things are going to show up on the edge of the map here, so not too worried about it. Don't steal my key. Yeah, there's the weight room. Exactly what I wanted. Well, library? I have no gems. Not taking the weight room here. Treasure map is kind of funny. Okay, buddy. Yeah, we'll definitely get there. None of this makes a difference. I'm just going to not check out any additional books. Oh, do the books up here have anything interesting to say, given that we're in curse mode? Or is it just straight, like, records, the normal records? Average day, 14 minutes. Thank you, curse mode. Scrapbook. My first claim ticket. I have made a burning glass, that's true. My biggest purchase was an upgrade disc for 8 gold. Wow. So much money. The scrapbook is very humorous. What's up, Chrono? How's it going? Well, the Great Hall having 7 locked doors is actually a dead end. I can't take the office, so I guess I have to take archives? Southern Cross, why? Like a pantry. Would not like a weight room. That costs a gem. Is it time for the weight room? I don't think it is. This does give me a gem back, so maybe it's worth it. Do I take the gem before drafting? That's the next question. Probably. I will go take the gem and the key so that I can draft another hallway and immediately lose it. What do we think the archived floor plan is? Not anything I want. It's not true. I don't know if it's anything I want. That's a lot of great halls they're offering me in a situation where taking it is just a dead end with no other value. You love the vibe of the music in this game? Yeah, it's very atmospheric. And there's certain rooms where it just, like, really kicks into gear, and I definitely appreciate those rooms for what they're doing. Archives is 100% one of them. Good green room. As far as green rooms go, this is the green room of choice. Oh, I forgot I had a shovel. I found a broken lever in the greenhouse? By digging? I didn't know that was possible. Wow, this must be like... You know, they have that diagram that shows you the soil quality of the various rooms. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting the lever into the, like, 100% we're doing this. There's no question. But damn. My first door. Get opened. And it's the south door, which is extra interesting. Oh, aquarium is so cursed. All right, we'll take whatever this is. It's a hallway. God damn it. They just really want to give me the great room. The great hall. Well, that's the end of this run. That's real unfortunate. What do we do about this? This was gonna be... This run had such a good end game, too. It's not a mediocre haul. No, it's pretty mid right now. Anything I can do about this? Didn't even get the coat check. I mean, Archives was always destined to screw me, I think. Could have just not clicked Southern Cross on the observatory. Outer room just to see, that's fair. Curse mode is pretty rough. Could have just not clicked Southern Cross, that would have been smarter. Alright, well, we'll just call it a day here in the schoolroom. And that'll be fine. The microchip position is jarring. Interesting. Why do you say that? What about it is jarring? There is a jar beside it. I'll be honest with you. I just should not have expected better. Security? Potentially nice to have a, Oh, you know what we could do, actually, is we could take security here and then try and get the upgrade disc out of the tomb. I kind of like that. Oh, I should have taken the closet there. Whoops. This has the potential to be a die, but that's a lot rarer than a die out of the closet. Yo? Metal detector is funny. Alright, let's see if we can pull this one off. No. There's nothing in here, is there? I guess I'm not sure. There are jars. And root vegetables, which makes sense for a root cellar. But no, it's just wasted steps and wasted gems. Not like I have the option to just not pick. I guess I could have picked the shrine. The shrine is effectively a not pick. It doesn't cost me anything to pick a shrine. Break the jars, get rupees. Oh, that would be a great choice. I would love rupees. Alright, so we're gonna get the money here out of the pantry. Grab this. And see what we can get done with my remaining 5 steps. Alright, remaining 10 steps. Alright, remaining 5 steps. There is sometimes a broken lever here. Day is not that day, I guess. I cannot... Wow! No gems, so I'm forced to take the dark room. Gotta love curse mode. Yeah, I don't like my odds. We're just calling it a day here. Hallway is better for now. Just because now it's out of my pool. Secret passage here. I could secret passage here into green room and maybe get a shot at Cloister. I'm not opposed to that. This is a great den location. That secret passage isn't positioned in the right place for me to try and take tunnel out of it, unfortunately. Because if I tunnel past this edge, I get an allowance token. But I can't do that here with the antechamber. My package has been delivered? Hell yeah. And now I can't get running shoes because they're checked. So I get the other 4 things. I don't know if this is exactly 4 out of these 5. It seems that way, though. And also a key card? What a great mailroom. What an utterly fantastic mailroom. Okay, so what's the plan now? The nearest, I think, helpful thing is a powered lab. Not that I think a throne room is necessarily going to be more beneficial than anything else I have going on. But I'm not opposed to it either. Library doesn't do anything. Commissary, I have 4 money to spend, and chapel is red. So let's just take a library so I don't have to walk into there. Let's go conservatory. It's the other Tory. That's still probably pretty good, though. Hey, my running shoes. Fantastic. This has some potential, as long as I find a way to survive. That's Southern Cross. I'm not taking Southern Cross. I've learned my lesson. Get out of here. You can't just keep offering me weight rooms and think you're gonna get away with it. Ooh. The next room, is that something in here? That never happens. Bedroom is fine. Bedroom isn't great. But it's fine. It's certainly better than chapel. And I think it's probably still better than patio. You have a shovel. That doesn't get me anything, though. Does it? There's not an upgrade disc in the archives, is there? Is that what this key unlocks? I think it's just lore. I don't think there's anything else in there. I don't think there's an upgrade disc. I would definitely require... I'm trying to remember if, when you get the various archives keys, if any of those drawers opened with an upgrade disc. Because that's possible. I just don't remember. I should just take a look at the source of all the upgrade discs. Okay, yeah, hang on a second. We're gonna do some wiki jumping. Blueprints wiki. Not fandom. Upgrade discs. List of room upgrades. No. How to obtain. There's repeatable upgrade discs? Huh. Wow. Learning things today. All right. Office, morning room, and her ladyship's chamber are the 3 easy ones. For some value of easy. Commissary, garage, and great hall can be found with keys or by purchasing. Vault has one. Don't know how to get that one. I guess it's going to be in one of the safety deposit boxes. Trading post has one. Freezer has one. Oh, freezer has one in the side section. Okay. Forgotten about the freezer one, which you can get in a variety of ways. Tomb has one if you light candles. Going downstairs in the foundation gets you one. Okay. Update disc located in plain sight on the... Oh, yeah, the abandoned mine. That's the one that I have listed as catacombs. That should be abandoned mine. Oh, okay. So just like I thought, there is one in the archives, and it is exactly the one that I thought it was. That's good. And then I've already listed the Mechanarium one here, but apparently one is in the Lost and Found as well. Interesting. Cool. Learned a bunch here. Yeah, I do have a reason to go down that elevator. Yep. Yeah, I found one from the trading post late in my vanilla run. I didn't realize that was repeatable. That is fascinating. Okay, great. So that is some incentive to get the patio, although patio into archives. You know what? If I take patio, then I can go back and turn on Southern Cross, and I'll probably get archives offered to me. Oh, but I'm on 4 steps. With 4 steps left, the odds of me getting that together is pretty minimal. So maybe I don't bother. I think I have to take bedroom. Sure. Give me my gem back, thank you. Too much thinking, not enough mindlessly grinding out incremental advantages. Listen, if I found any incremental advantages to mindlessly grind out, I would take them. However, the mindless part of that seems to be part of the problem. Pantry is maybe fine? Although if I redraw, maybe I get something north-facing. Because getting down to the foundation would actually be nice. Well, security is the only one that doesn't end the run, so I guess I take security here. I do have the key card today, so we can up the security. I guess otherwise I am looking for a source of food, a source of steps. Hey, it's the breakfast nook, and also the garage that I was looking for. Good running shoes. No, I didn't check this. I checked the running shoes. Right. cannot pick this lock. Yo? Rank 5 dining room? Gymnasium is pretty awful. I don't feel like I quite have enough money to warrant taking commissary here. So, dining room it is. And I have enough gems now. Oh, I have enough security, so I have a computer available too. We are not rumpusing. Dark room lets me into the foundation, but I don't want to have to take the dark room. Take the garage for extra keys. Well, courtyard gets me where I want to go. Courtyard it is. There's even a trunk here. Cool. Do I have the steps to go up into the garage first? Am I ever going to come back to the garage? I am. If I need the door out of security, if I'm coming back to security, I will come back this direction. So we can maybe figure it out then. Turn it. That's a coin. Sure. That's a key. Sure. Hammer. Ah, gems. Nice. Not gonna turn those down. What's out this way? Garbage. Take the dead end, I guess. I do have a key card, so... Unimpressive pebbles. An oversized turnip! Heck yeah. I love a convenient oversized turnip. Yeah, and there's just a disc sitting on the boxes. So what's out this way now? Music room goes the correct direction. Utility closet turns on the garage. Servant's quarters gets me 2 keys. Music room does open in the correct direction. It's gotta have a secret garden key, otherwise we're kind of dead in the water, though. Hey, look, a secret garden key. Denoted in verse. I never did figure out what this was supposed to mean. Is it just a hint to look closely at the songs, the music sheets? Special keys. Yeah, that's not going to work here. Really? All right. Duh. Oh, I didn't rotate. What? Why didn't it rotate? I wanted it to go left. Awkward? Did it rotate? Okay. Work with what you got. does it never end? The end is not the end, is not the end, is not the end. Another turnip, heck yeah. Powerful dovecot. Heck yeah. One green room. Chapel is painful, but does open in the correct directions, so... Really? Got it. Well, I hope this is locked. Yeah. This is, potentially looking good. Huh. 3 turnips? They say it's curse mode, but I'm feeling pretty blessed right now. This being the west door is not ideal, though. I mean, it being any door is certainly better than nothing. But this being the west door is not ideal. This, though, is definitely worth. Showroom. I don't have that kind of money. Take the planetarium here, I guess. The folks that did the OST for this did an album about 10 years ago called Adagio for the Blue. And it's got a chill jazz vibe. That's super cool. Alright, so potentially up here. But let's try the chapel one first. Also, maybe there is fruit! Banana. Good lockpick. Can't get the rotunda, but I can get the gymnasium, so I think we will take the step penalty here. Oh, dinner is served. That's delightful. Something is on the ground somewhere. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard to spot in a room this empty. Wow. What else opens east doors? It's greenhouse? Oh, I don't have the gems, so we're just taking the closet here regardless. It's got dice. Well, I guess that's a corridor. This is guaranteed unlocked. Oh, beautiful boudoir here. Yeah, take my step, but give me the apples. I don't know that I have quite the steps for it, but we're very close. Either of these opens in the correct direction. So I guess we're good. So this will get me into the basement. I think I'm still a few steps short to actually make it back to 46. So I'm going to take the pool and see if maybe I can roll for, like, kitchen or something here. Conservatory. Oh, you are late to the party, my dude. Utility closet actually relevant to my interests here. Oh my gosh. Because it saves me 4 steps in the gymnasium. But it cost me 2 steps to go into. Alright, where are we right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 to get into the basement. 13 to get into the reservoir. 14 to get into the inner hall. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's where we're at. So with my 19 steps, I can make it down to the basement and do everything that I need to do there. But even if I have the gymnasium turned off, I still don't have enough steps. With the gymnasium turned off, I need 24 steps. And I'll have 17. You have running shoes. So the odds are slightly better. Or I redraw and hope for a kitchen, which feels a little greedy. I haven't placed the kitchen already, have I? No, okay. I don't have the nursery placed. I don't have the sleep mask. The other thing I could do is if I redraw here and get a guest bedroom, I think we're at exactsies. No, because it cost me a step down to 18, and then I still need to step in and back. So I'll be at 26 instead of 28. But even that is better odds with running shoes than utility closet. I think given that there's 2 things I could draw here that are better for me than utility closet, I'll reroll. You commissary? Heck yeah. Wait, I wanted the kitchen! Alright, well. It is what it is. Commissary isn't going to get me what I wanted. I don't think anything else in that roll was particularly good. I saw something red, and I saw... I don't remember what else I saw. I just snap picked the commissary, even though that wasn't really what I was looking for. Oh well. Alright, well, we do our best with what we got. All right, we need five or six running shoes procs in order to make this work. That was one. Two. I have the upgrade disc in hand, and I never went back and used it. Apple and Music Room on the piano bench. Thank you. I forgot to start checking for Secret Garden procs in the Dovecot and the Music Room. It's late to go back to it now, but the Apple is essentially 2 procs worth. Assuming I have the math right. Of course, if I have the math right and the Apple gets us there, then whether or not I could get to the to use the upgrade disc doesn't matter. There's a proc. Oh no, now I gotta play the basement game. Oh heck. Alright. See how much of this I remember. I guess how much I remember doesn't really matter. We can figure it all out. This here. This is the one that raises and lowers. I guess I want to get over there. So let's do that first. Yeah, let's do that first. That right? That looks like it might work. Ah, I do need to do this first so that I can do this. Good thing. This one, I think, gets me to where I need to go in order to be able to open the door. Let's try it. What is down here again? This is just information. 100 bells. I definitely never went back and took screenshots of this stuff, so... There's a North Lever underground... Oh, yes, yes. The North Lever is the actual one. Yes, I know where that is. Alright, well, this is, not particularly relevant to screenshot, but we'll screenshot it anyway. Terms and conditions may apply. True. Fascinating. It's a good thing I came down here with the magnifying glass, because that is pretty helpful. Oh, can I get the hidden? I think I can get the hidden one. Is this where Lost and Found is? Where is it? Here somewhere. What does that card mean? That's a very good question. Here somewhere. Do I have a shovel? I do have a shovel. Where was the map that showed this off? It's in the reservoir somewhere, I think. Sandy Bells is a cafe in Reddington. I mean, that makes sense. Somebody was meeting somebody at Sandy Bells, is what it looks like. The meeting place for the Crown Heist. That makes as much sense as anything else. Oh, given that there is information about the antechamber at the same desk, it's probably what's his butt. The blackmailer. Danny? I don't remember what his name is. Beep. Osmond? Redmond? What's his... whatever his name is. That guy. Kind of weird that it lets you kind of around the back of this desk. I'm not sure if that has... That is suspicious to me. Alright, for real though, where was that floor plan over here? There it is. I would like to add Lost and Found to my drafting pool. Thank you. No powered hammer, though. Alright, one into the reservoir. Nice. That might be enough procs, as long as I didn't miscount. Oh, the underpass and the inner hall are two separate places. Okay, I'm short by 2. That's too bad. short by 1 now. Oh. Oh. Clutch. We might actually make it. This might be it. That's not where I'm going. Oh yeah, this counts as outside, doesn't it? Which means we have a lot greater chance of hitting on the running shoes. I think with the apple, we are at Exacxes. Clutch apple, honestly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ahead by 1 even. Yo, running shoes absolute. It would have been Exacxes without the running shoes. Running shoes, the most powerful item I have gotten over the course of this run. And that's it. That's curse mode. We did it. Room 46 in curse mode. Day 27?
There was once a red prince.
Oh, I'm definitely sitting through this cutscene. This cutscene is great.
Who sat on a red throne.
I love hearing Mary narrate.
He had a red crown made of rubies. And a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue.
Simon reading this book and going back and being like, thinking about his mom.
He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
Simon in red and her in black. It's like, it's not subtle, but it's not stuff that I caught on to the first time I watched this.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too.
Yeah, it sure does, Anu.
Clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Damn. Wow, okay, that was definitely a struggle getting to 46 in curse mode. But kind of everything came together almost exactly the way I needed at the end. So I feel like that was a pretty lucky final run. Pretty happy with those results then. Okay, well, that means that I'm now down to, like, going back to the vanilla file and trying to figure out the family core stuff if I want to do more in blueprints. And I don't know whether or not I want to do that. That is still somewhat up in the air as to whether I want to pursue that. 1 day and or 1 hour run. That's true. That's true. There is still the possibility of trying to do the various speedrun things. Nope. The only thing I know is that the vault is the next step for that. And I have not pursued that any further since finishing off what I did in my vanilla file. Man, what a powerful ending. This game is so good. This game is so good. Rank 10 reached. Save and continue. No, I think I'm good, actually. I think I have done the thing. Oh, no, I do need to continue to get the trophy. Okay, we gotta go back in. Need the trophy. That is, of course, the most important thing. The next day. Was this day 27? So room 46 on day 26? Something like that? The next day. Wow. The Inheritance Trophy. And the Cursed Trophy. For prevailing against all the odds. Dear Baron. I don't know if I took screenshots of this, because it didn't show up again later, so we'll take some screenshots. Do I know what Ovin Nevere means? Nevere is tomorrow, right? Yeah. No, Nevdao is tomorrow. So I guess just literally new future. Toward, and then in is north, right? But it also just like, it feels like here it's kind of a placeholder for direction generally. In the direction of a new future. Yes, Chrono, I won. I had just enough steps with the apple that was in the music room and the, just enough procs from the running shoes. Why do they call it an oven? True. First trophy. Well, that feels great. Okay. But I don't think I need to progress anymore in this cursed save file. So we can save and quit here.